We got Robert the Vato Whitaker versus Khamzat Abraham Lincoln Shemaev. Hey, this card had the nicest guys in UFC history, both in the co-main event and the main event. It should have been UFC 308, the nice guys. This fight was as long as a vine reel, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, he squeezed him as hard as I want to squeeze Larsa Pippin's ass. I mean, no cap, he left this damage done to Robert Whitaker, and Robert Whitaker could hit with the baseball bat and he'd be totally fine. That dude could get strangled by a kangaroo and he wouldn't tap, but Khamzat was the only one in the UFC to make him tap. To be 100% honest with you guys, I wasn't on board the Khamzat hype train. I was not quite sold on him, especially because he missed weight when he was supposed to fight Nate Diaz. He fought Kamaru Usman on 10 days notice, went the distance with Kamaru Usman. So many people thought that if the fight was 5 rounds, Usman would have won. There were still so many questions left for Khamzat. He even pulled out of the originally scheduled bout with Robert that if he were to lose this fight, it could very well be over for Khamzat. But no, this man proved that he is probably going to be the future middleweight champion by this time of 2025. I think he beats both Sean Strickland or Dricus du Plessis, although I think Dricus will probably put up a little bit more of a fight, but nonetheless, Khamzat will be your champion. Like, I did a live as this fight was going on, and obviously I can't watch with the sound. I noticed Rob tapped pretty fast, and I was like, oh, he must have been injured. I didn't know it was because of Khamzat's squeeze. Nonetheless, he had Robert's mouth looking like the inside of an A24 movie. Oh my God! Now we move on to the main event. We got Max way up. I'm blessed Holloway versus
Ilia
Como un burro. Topuria. I mean, Maluma. Sorry. Ilia thought the mind games would work on Max, but no, Max is built like that. He ain't ready for the first 10 seconds of the swinging. Very smart thing to do. Many people thought that Max took the cowardly way out, but no, everyone's power is at 100 at the very start of a fight. Right away, I knew Ilia was going to pull some bullshit like this. Probably one of the softest slams I've ever seen in my 17 years of watching mixed martial arts. The minute Max was going to start having some success on the feet, he was going to shoot for the takedown. Smart game plan. It's the exact same thing Volkanovski did in their second fight. Round 1 was really close. Watching it live, I thought it was Ilia's, but after watching it again just now, I thought Max won. Basically, he outstruck him on the feet, used his jab, busting him up with the jab. Although Ilia had the proper game plan, he used the technique that Alexander Volkanovski did in their first fight by attacking Max with leg kicks, which was an awesome move on Ilia's part. But nonetheless, I thought Max won that first round because Ilia got those 2 takedowns, did nothing with them. So round 1 went to Max. Round 3 was Como un burro. Although Max got his licks in for sure in this round, but round 2 was Ilia's 1-1 going into the third. This right here was the beginning of the end of the Max Holloway era at 145. I remember the days where you could hit Max Holloway with a baseball bat. You could hit him with all the power of Moana, Maui. He would still stand there and spit it out. Shout out to Ilia for getting the job done, for basically proving that he is the best, one of the best pound for pound fighters on the planet today. And shout out to this guy right here trying to say that, oh, I was gonna be wrong about Ilia. I didn't say Ilia was a trash fighter. He's trying to make it seem like I said Ilia was garbage. No, Ilia is a very exciting fighter to watch. If you watch this video right here, you'll see that I say that a lot of people don't like Ilia because he's annoying, because he does things that are cringeworthy, because he's such a tryhard. But as a skill set, Ilia, as a fighter, he's one of the best to do it. He's one of the most exciting fighters today to do it. He is reminiscent of Conor McGregor, although he's Conor McGregor from Wish. Still, he is not trash. Back-to-back knockout victories over 2 of the best 45-pounders to ever walk the face of the planet. I'm giving this man his flowers. I'm giving the man his respect, but he will always be annoying to me.